Yeah, I think we can just start where we left off.
Okay.
Probably, because we already have the other one.
Wonderful. Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
If you want to learn,
we're
yes.
back.
We are back. Hello, Facebook world. We are excited. We're jumping into the 3 free tips on how to create passive income. Emily and I have been keeping really busy trying to do all that we can to pivot, as well as you guys. And so everything that you're going to learn today, we've learned, and it's a learning curve. It's been pretty fun, but doesn't matter what industry you're in or what your expertise is, you are always more likely to have very valuable information. Doesn't matter the industry, like I said, that people want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
People will buy your knowledge in person as well as online. They will.
Yep. So, okay, we're going to jump right into the tip number 1 out of 3. So this is all about how to turn your expertise into content that people will use their hard-earned money for. So number 1, you already have the knowledge and experience. You have the power to turn that content to turn your knowledge, right, from here, put it onto your computer or write it down or whatever. The only thing that you need to focus on is to allow time to create it. So give yourself time block if you have to, do whatever works for you, but use that time to create it. So my first tip would be to organize your content. So organize it in your head, write it down. What we did is that we created an outline. So create an outline, create a draft, make a title for whatever you're going to be doing. If it's a course, make a course title and then make an outline. That would be my first tip for you.
Yeah, most definitely. And when we're talking about like content is power, a lot of struggle. I know for me, like Emily's a content writer, but for me, I can't just sit and organize like what she's saying. And so some things that I've done in the past to organize my content to help us lead to where we're at today with this launch is, if you're not much of a writer and you don't like typing, then there's always alternatives. You can talk into your phone recorder. It's a free app, and go and get it translated,
transcribed.
It's not a lot of money to do that. You can even record your meetings that you have with clients if you get permission, or also if you don't want to go and get it in, send it in to get it all written for you, then just talk into your phone on your email or your notes, and then you have it there as well. And so really, when it comes to creating the content that people are gonna buy, think about what people are needing right now. What do they need? What would you spend money on right now for online? And if you're struggling with those answers, do what we did. We just asked our clients, what do you need right now? And the number 1 thing that people needed was digital marketing and social media help.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And so just a reminder, if you are struggling with any of your content or ideas and just valuable content there, if you share the Facebook Live video, the second one, if you share the video, then we will send you a free PDF of 31 content ideas that Emily did. Yes, and a share plan.
Yep. So if, like she said, if you share this video on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, or if you're on Zoom, hop over to Facebook. You can totally do that and share that. Okay, we're going to jump into tip number 2. So this is all about how to choose the best platform for your courses, emails, or social media channels. So there are a plethora of options for you out there. So many platforms to choose from. It is honestly very overwhelming. So first, choose what is going to be the most user-friendly and easiest for you. That is the most important thing. You want it to work for you. You want it to work for your business, right? The second tip that I would have for you when choosing a platform is, what is in your budget? So think about what is in my budget versus how much am I going to charge for these courses, right? So a lot of these platforms are based on subscriptions. So you can pay for the whole year or you can pay monthly, but make sure it's user-friendly, make sure it's within your budget. And then number 3, what features are must-haves for you? So like I said, there's a ton out there to choose from. For example, the platform that we chose to go with for She's Online has video editing. It has interactive video for our learners. It has quizzes, assignments. It has so many integrated learning tools that are going to be awesome for our students. So that is something that we were really focused on, was what's going to be the best platform for our students in our courses.
Yeah.
So, and also choose a great platform that has phenomenal customer service, right? Because it's not easy. Making courses are not easy to produce. They're not easy to create. You will need assistance from time to time. So be sure that the one that you choose has a phenomenal customer service support.
Yes, we have learned that. So we have learned that. And again, this doesn't have to be courses for your passive income. Like when you're looking at your platforms, this could be email, this could be so many different online sources that we have. So let's go to number 3, and that is how to launch. How to launch. Make it a big deal. I got my pom-poms. Emily was making fun of me. This is a big deal. Doesn't matter how small it feels to you, but how you're going to get your new online tools, platforms, emails, social media channels, courses, how it's going to be through email. It's going to be through text. It's going to be telling as many people as you can and really creating that urgency. But most importantly, yes, promoting these with your social media channels. And if you are struggling with anything social media right now, you will learn a little bit more about our social media deep dive here in just a second. And again, just a reminder, if you share the Facebook video, you will receive a free PDF on 31 content ideas.
Yep, and it's just a little piece of the course that we're launching.
Yeah, so we really want to share with you what we learned, and I hope you do get a lot of value out of this as you continue creating your passive income. We've been working on this for quite a while now, these last couple months, and so I think the number one thing that we've learned that we want to share with you is just whatever passive income you want, have a clear plan and share it with your team. Make sure you're all on the same page and you know what you want from the beginning. Because like for us, from the beginning, before we even started any research, we wanted the interactive online community. We wanted the accountability. We wanted to be able to drip courses within days and weeks, and we were able to find a source for that.
The second thing that we learned that's really important is creating an online course is serious business. So do not get into it if you are not going to follow through. So if you're not careful or you're not serious, you could waste a lot of time trying to build it out. It could be a huge time vampire for you. And you can look back and say, wow, I didn't do anything with that content that I created. I didn't do anything with that course that I paid for, right? So it's so serious. So make sure that if you go into it, know that you need to actually follow through and that you need to have a really good, strong marketing plan as well.
Yes, and we're creating a course for that.
Yep.
But like Emily said earlier, there's a plethora of online platforms. So you just have to go and do the research before. We're excited to share with you Learn Worlds. And for those who actually like our courses and like, hey, I want to create that, we're actually creating a course here soon to be able to help you learn how to do it. We've looked up about 8 or more maybe different types of online platforms until we found the one. And so it does take patience, it does take time and believing in yourself, and 2 months later you'll get to that point where you really needed to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like dating. You need to try out a few. No, I'm just kidding. So another thing that we learned is definitely many of these platforms have options for trial runs. So make sure that you take advantage of that and really experience the program before you invest in it. Make sure that there's a good support system. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. Make sure that they have a good team there to help you go through it. And yeah, do a trial run, see what it looks like.
Yeah, so we want to share with you our why. She's online. Big deal. It's a really big deal for us. We're all right now pivoting at this time. And so our why, if you don't know, marketing on social media, it's beneficial. It's an art to match who you are and what your business stands for. And social media is there for you to stand out. It's not there for you to just do what other people are doing. There's so many people out there, they need help. They need masterminding to bounce off ideas. They need business coaching. They need, most importantly, they really need assistance on how to get ROI, or return on your time and investment, on social media. Hint, why She's Online has been launched.
Yes. Another part of our why is that we have helped hundreds of entrepreneurs, women and men, scale and grow their business. So She's Online is something that we've wanted to do for a long time. We always knew it was in the vision for She Sparks Business. Now that we have not been doing in-person events, we've actually had the time to go in and build this out for you. So She Sparks Business, we're really happy to say, is now global.
It's a big deal to me.
It is a big deal. So we are global, and we're so happy to be sharing it with our followers and all of our people and our tribe first.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is something that we've been wanting to do for a while because we have helped hundreds of entrepreneurs grow their business.
And we can proudly say that She Sparks turns 2 years old in May. And so it's been so fun to help you ladies. We just love you members. But our online classes, it is just online classes in general is a really fast way to grow your business through education and training, but creating your own online courses is a really great way for you to scale, especially if you're in that industry where you like have to tell people the same thing over and over and over and over, the exact same like message. That's why online courses is the best, whether you want to make money on them or not.
Yes. Another thing that we want to point out is that She Sparks Business was founded 100% on community. And one of the coolest things about our online course platforms is that we have a social network and a community built into it. So all of the learners will have their own little private, pretty much like a little private Facebook where they can go in and have an awesome community and just really be together. Okay, so now we're going to dive into what is going to be available and what you will learn through our first ever She's Online business course. So, pom-poms. So, our first course is called the Social Media Deep Dive. Now, we do have to point out that if you did take the Deep Dive Master class, this is going to be a repeat of some of that content. So this class might not serve you. However, this is the most popular and the most asked for with assistants. Like Sharon mentioned, digital marketing and social media is really the stuff that people struggle with. So it's our most asked for, and yeah.
Yeah, it's really just to help you get confident in social media. You know, within doing these classes, we've done more than one with a handful of people. Their number one struggle was being able to feel confident to actually go in and know how to do it and save time doing it. So that's another reason why we created it. But it's not, you're there to learn the ins and outs, but most importantly, it's really to help you scale your social media. For me, when I started She Sparks, I remember when I had my first like, it was my grandma. And now look where we're at. We're starting to scale even more and more. And it's really important to know those ins and outs. But the coolest thing is this is not just a course that you can buy. This is something that you have unlimited access to. So you can always go back and just keep doing it over and over. And it's really relevant for any business and just any industry that needs to grow online at this time.
Yes. And our first course, the Social Media Deep Dive, so it's a 5-day course. So every day you will be getting a little piece of that course. So you get 5 sections or 5 modules of the course. So number 1 is the social media growth mindset. So this is to really start getting you thinking about where you're at, kind of like an assessment of where you're at and where you want to go. Number 2, the Instagram deep dive. That speaks for itself. We go over Instagram. Number 3, content and design creation.
Free.
So this is where you can go in and learn how to create content, how to create free design, and how to use content to your advantage on social media and in your email marketing lists. And then number 4, Facebook deep dive. There's 3 different parts to that to serve people who are on different levels of social media, right? So again, that one speaks for itself. And then number 5, implementation and results. So this is the accountability piece. Like Sharon said, this is not a course that you just buy and you let it sit there and you never open it, you never use it, because there is accountability built into our courses, and we are very proud to say that. Another part that's really great is that you can sign in and complete this whenever. So yes, it's a 5-day course, but it comes at you and you can go in and sign in and complete it whenever, even if it's 2 in the morning, if you're a night owl.
Especially if you're being the teacher for your kids right now. But you'll find a lot of very fun tools and resources that's going to help you pop. Right now with social media, everybody's living on social media now. They're more on social media now than they probably have for many, many years now. And so we're here to help you pop. We're here to help you grow. The social media, it's more of a search engine now than what it really was created for. It was created to connect with your family and friends, and now it's totally has been owned by the professional world. And so just to continue what she's talking about what you get to receive, again, we've done this multiple times. You get 22 22 videos of trainings and walkthrough tutorials. So if you're like, I don't know how to do that, I don't know how to do this, we got 22 videos for you, as well as 6 PDFs. Okay, here's 3 of the social media ones right here. You get 6 PDFs on things that you're getting trained on and additional content ideas and other social media resources. There's more. You also get 4 self-guiding assignments for brain dumping and accountability to help your creative juices flowing, other than that content challenge that you can receive if you share the Facebook video. And then last, you get a certificate of completion. If you're going to take all this time to learn the ins and outs of social media, you might as well get a freaking awesome, beautiful certification for it. So we want to give you a taste of what's in this course that we're doing. So again, just share the Facebook Live video and get the content challenge so you can kind of get an idea of what it's all about. And so we're doing all of this for only $95. However, Emily, how can they get it for $60?
If you are on Zoom, check out the chat box. We just barely put a code in there for you. This is for our Zoom people. Check out the chat box. You can get it for $60 if you use that discount code on the social media deep dive course. If you are watching on Facebook, comment below saying I'm in, and we will message you directly a code to use. And then if you are a She Sparks member, She Sparks members, really listen up. All of our online courses, so this course, including whatever ones we make in the future, these are going to be 50% off for you. Always.
All courses.
All courses.
Because we love you, girls.
All courses are 50% off to our She Sparks members. So that is another huge benefit that we're so happy to be able to offer to everybody. So again, for this course and every other course that we do, it's half off for She Sparks members.
Yep.
So thank you so much for your support and for hopping on.
Yes, and just one last thing. If you really want to know the type of details when we're saying the ins and the outs and all of that, then we did put the link above, ladies. You'll see it in the chat box on Zoom. There's the link for the Learn Worlds. If you're on Facebook, then it is going to be in the comment section.
Yes.
The type of things that we do go over is pretty much Business Manager. If you're using business or Facebook for business purposes, then we go over Business Managers. We go over when to post amazing growth ideas that we've done organically to grow our following. We go over groups. We go over when to post and just so much more. I mean, I'm just looking at all of these PDFs, and we're here to serve you, and we want to give back, especially at this time. So go take advantage of the code and really just see what you experience. And then most importantly, give us your feedback.
Yes.
Definitely give us your feedback, because that would mean a lot right now.
Yeah,
So
we're all learning, right? We're all learning, especially right now. Nobody knows what the future holds, and we're all learning. So we have loved the feedback that we've gotten from our members in the past, and we hope that it keeps coming. And we love you, community. This is something that we are just so excited for.
Yes.
So again, if you're watching the replay of this on Facebook, if you didn't catch the live, just make sure that you look through the comments. You have a discount code in there for our first online course that we've ever made.
Yes, yes. And if you really have been thinking about online courses and you just don't know where to start, reach out to Emily and I. We would love to do a free strategy session with you. Again, going in deeper about what we've learned with our passive income, even if it's not online courses. The last 6 months, we've created about, I think, 5 additional passive income revenue sources. And we just want to help you. We do want to help you.
Yeah.
But we love you all. Thank you so much, attendees on the chat box. We do have a question real quick. Let me look that up. All right, so the code is listed in the chat box.
Yep.
And so you will see it there, ladies. If you cannot see it, for those reaching out to me, just text us. Text us, call us, email us, and we'll make sure that you have that code. If you support us, we want to support you back.
Yeah.
So,
and again, take advantage of a strategy session. So if you want specific help, then we would love to give you a free strategy session. We're doing that for free.
most definitely. Let's see. Shoni, I will reach out to you, okay? And I'll make sure that you have that code. Actually, Emily and I will just email all of our attendees so you have that code. So with that said, reach out to us, Success happens every day. Make whatever you're working on a big deal and go celebrate. Go celebrate your hard work as it's paying off.
We love you.
Love you guys. See you later.